What's up, people? Passport here. Now today I wanted to make a little video discussing a certain DeviantArt individual I've seen on occasion being mentioned around YouTube and generally other platforms. Now, I'm really sure that we all know what The Simpsons is. It's a very popular show. I'm almost positive I don't need to explain. Now, The Simpsons is a pretty loyal fan base that's been kicking for quite some time. I believe the 80s. I'm not really quite sure. Maybe 90s. I don't personally watch The Simpsons. But I'm sure you, the viewer watching this video right now, have a favorite character, maybe in The Simpsons, or generally just in a favorite TV show in general. And whether it's because of their personality or the way the character acts, these bonds can get probably pretty big. Mostly due to lack of actual real live interaction with others, but only in a very rare situation can that happen, depending on how hard your bond forms with the character. Now, some people can unfortunately develop hard feelings, and in some cases romantic and even downright sexual attraction to these characters. Now, this, however, really isn't too bad, but it can get a little bit questionable when it comes to characters that are portrayed as minors. And I mean actual children, like Gumball Watterson, Steven Universe, Clarence, and most importantly, Bart Simpson. Now, a couple of years back, there was a very questionable user that posted some very odd artwork featuring Bart Simpson that got really controversial amongst people. Now, this user goes by the name SolidMario. Now, SolidMario started his DeviantArt career, so he mostly posts the artwork he draws on DeviantArt. Now, this career was started back around 2011. Now, SolidMario started off his page by drawing really just really questionable art pieces showcasing Bart Simpson, either showing us his behind or generally posing like he's on the cover of a Vogue magazine or just generally flat out naked. Now, eventually SolidMario started drawing pictures of Fry from Futurama interacting with Bart in really just kind of gross ways, if you ask me. Like either he'd be rubbing his stomach in one photo or he'd just be downright tickling him. I mean, some people have speculated that SolidMario was using Fry as a self-insert of himself, which, I mean, given everything provided, isn't really too hard to believe. A couple of lolcows have done similar things, so I guess, you know, to feel closer with the character. Now, nobody really cared about SolidMario or his artwork up until the YouTuber Blackbuster Critic made a video talking about him and generally exposing SolidMario's little obsession with Bart Simpson, as you can see in this clip here.
Sickos like SolidMario version 1, 2, or 3, or FunLover 2012, whatever name he goes by now. He's a terrible person. He's a pedophile, and he wants to have with Bart Simpson. Yeah.
Now, Blackbuster Critic did reach out to ask SolidMario why he was so obsessed with Bart. Now, SolidMario stated that when he saw the scene in the Simpsons movie where Bart Simpson skateboarded naked and, you know, his private parts were shown momentarily, he saw that and allegedly that's what started it. Now, SolidMario, once he found out that Blackbuster Critic made the little video on him talking about his obsession with Bart and stuff like that, he went nuts. He hated the video Blackbuster Critic made on him. So he decided, for whatever reason, that it would be perfectly rational to just mass flag the video, sent hate towards the video on countless alt accounts. He even sent death threats and called him a couple racial slurs in some of the alt account messages. Now you can see one of the many comments that SolidMario left behind on the video using an alt. Apparently somehow the video that Blackbuster Critic made got taken down. I'm not really entirely sure how it got taken down, but either way, it did. Now, Blackbuster Critic decided to upload his flagged video on another video sharing website as to, I suppose, get more people to see and, you know, learn about SolidMario, and I guess to just generally spread the word. Now, when SolidMario figured out that the video he mass flagged was getting uploaded on other sites, he began trying to mass flag the videos with accusations that they allegedly contained child exploitive material, essentially accusing his own drawn artwork showcased in the video that Blackbuster made as the exploitive material involving children. Now, SolidMario's rage-filled tantrum ended with him sending memes and really just generally poorly drawn photos to Blackbuster's email. Now, SolidMario had a Kiwi Farms page opened on him, which, if you don't know what Kiwi Farms is, it's a little website for documenting lolcows and, I guess, I don't know, people on the internet who get trolled and stuff. Now, users on Kiwi Farms create threads to make jokes and crack fun at the people they're, documenting, and I guess in SolidMario's case, it was really popular because he had over 283 pages of people making fun of him, essentially. Now, crazy thing here is that when SolidMario found out about this thread, it was pretty much, completely vacant. There was nobody messaging anything in it. It was completely silent, practically dead. But when he responded to it, it caused the thread to open back up again, and the entire conversation list that was had, it woke back up. And, it went pretty bad, as you could tell by these photos here. Now, after this, SolidMario went away from the internet for some time. He eventually came back. Now, something I see very common with these lolcows, especially when it comes to the internet, is it turns them into a gigantic clown with a ruined life, yet they keep coming back. People such as Nova Online, Daniel Larson, Chris Chan, and so on and so forth. Now, SolidMario came back to DeviantArt and made a whole bunch of alternate accounts to, rinse and repeat and argue with people. Now, he argued a lot and defended his own name using these alts, which it's pretty depressing to see. But SolidMario found out people were easily finding out that the alt accounts he made were him. Now, SolidMario realized that people were easily recognizing his alt accounts, so he decided to, try and make it harder for him to get recognized by having the alt accounts he made argue with each other on different threads and pages on Kiwi Farms and DeviantArt. Nobody really believed him. He got stressed again and left to YouTube, where he does vlogs now, but before all of this, he would roleplay with himself on alt accounts, posing as different cartoon characters, even as Bart Simpson once. In this little picture here. Now, while his face is public info that he himself has posted, I have been advised by my close friends and employees that posting his face might cause this video to get potentially taken down or harassed, and to be fair, that's not really what I wish to do. This video, to be all clear and honest here, is not made for harassment, it's purely for documentation. You can make your own opinions afterwards. Now, I do want to disclose, don't go witch hunting or bothering him. I don't condone that. But yeah, no, relatively insane individual who's done some pretty crazy things. I was looking into making a little vid about him, but like I said, I've been caught up with other stuff, so, it's craziness. Let me know what y'all think. Maybe leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all want to see in the future, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, homies, and stay gold.